Hello viewers, this is me once again, your host Prisca Mwebaze. What a delight. I'm so very happy to bring you this time again on the table. I promise to make smoothies for you, for the toddlers, and for those people who want to shed off their weight slowly, not necessarily skipping meals. I'm here today and we are going to be doing dragon and mango smoothie. Maybe you are out there and you're asking yourself, what is a smoothie? A smoothie is a puree, something you make with another to come out with something very thick that can fill your stomach. Smoothies can be made mainly with vegetables, fruits, and liquids like yogurt, almond milk, even water for those who don't have yogurt, almond milk, even soya. And who should really qualify to have a smoothie? A smoothie is for any person of any age. In fact, even the elderly need it most, because as people age, their digestion system goes slow. So a smoothie is best for elderly people, either in the night when they are going to sleep or very early in the morning. And it is also very good for toddlers. Some of you who have toddlers, when they are satisfied, they give less trouble really. And if you want to satisfy them to keep their stomach full after their breakfast in the morning, and they nap when they wake up, in between meals, they can have a smoothie, and the smoothie can keep them not hungry. Actually, smoothie is very recommended for people who want to shed off some weight, not necessarily skipping meals. Those of you who go to work, you need that smoothie. You have to invest in your life and get that good container, either a flask or a bottle that can keep your smoothie safe until when you consume it. And you have to remember that the shelf life of a smoothie, at least at its best, is 6 hours. If you drink your smoothie after 6 hours, it has lost some value in it. Some of you who go very early to work and you say that I'll make my smoothie in the night, keep it in the fridge and take it tomorrow to work. No, a smoothie does not work like this. A smoothie should be taken when its enzymes are still very active and agile. Today I have a privilege to take you through this process. We are going to be making a dragon fruit. This is a dragon fruit. There are so many types of dragon fruit, the pink, the red, the white, but I will be using the red dragon fruit, and I will cut a slice of a mango and put it in. I will also put in a small piece of ginger, and then I will squeeze this lime, some little juice from this lime, and I will mix it with my smoothie. What I'm going to be using in this smoothie is natural yogurt, 100% natural. For those of you who may not have access to natural yogurt, in fact, you could use Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is even more proteinous than the natural yogurt. You could also use almond milk, and you can also use soya milk or water. This yogurt that I'm going to use, for some of you who may not know, you get milk, fresh milk, sieve it with a clean cloth, boil it, leave it to cool down. After the milk has cooled down, then you can add a drop of another yogurt which already has culture in it, which is already like fermented. Maybe if you have been using, some of you who know about yogurt, in the evening you can drop 2 drops or 3 drops of the old yogurt, and then in the morning you will find you have natural yogurt, 100% natural, white, not mixed. Some people love to put in vanilla, others use strawberry when they are making their yogurt, but this one is purely 100% white yogurt, natural, without any additives and not mixed with anything. Maybe one of these days, if you're interested, I'll teach you how to make yogurt. or you can even contact me on my email, and then I can tell you the process and you can try it. It will help you to have your own yogurt made at home, free from any additives. We are going straight now to the action, and I will cut this dragon fruit. So this is our dragon fruit. Naturally, the dragon fruit is very fragile. When you harvest it or when you get it from the market, it is best to keep it refrigerated. When you keep it out like any other fruits like mango, it dehydrates, and you will find that the leaves will tend to wither and become miserable. But when you keep it refrigerated, the leaves are agile and full of life. And for some of you watching me, if you want to know where you can get the dragon fruit, we have it in Nakasero market, in Wandegea market, and maybe in other supermarkets. And they also of recent have started giving out dragon fruit seedlings. I think around Matuga some people have them, and you can do your research, get them and plant it just next to your house. And when they are ripe, why not you just pick it from your own plant and come and make your smoothie. I'm now cutting my dragon fruit. I'll cut it into two. This is the red dragon fruit. Some people prefer to chop it inside, but I prefer to peel it, because when you chop it from the cover, you leave a lot of it. It can easily be peeled. My hands are clean, I have my gloves on. Then you can chop it in your blender. The dragon fruit is naturally very, very soft. That's why it is even easy to peel. Okay. Dragon fruit, some people maybe ask themselves, where does the dragon fruit grow? The dragon fruit grows on a cactus tree. There is a kind of cactus, all of you know cactus. Those trees before we used to find at home with a lot of thorns. It grows on a cactus tree or a cactus flower, and then it brings dragon fruits. Dragon fruit is an antioxidant, and it cleans our kidney. It gives glow on our skin, as you may see mine. This dragon fruit is high in fiber, and it is rich in vitamin C. Dragon fruit boosts our immunity. It helps to build our bones strong. It helps build strong bones, especially for those elderly and those young ones growing. It is very good for constipation, and it also boosts our immunity so that we can resist any trace of cancer. Please don't mistake me, I'm not saying it treats cancer, but when you keep taking this dragon fruit, it boosts your immunity that no cancer cells can ever grow in your body. This dragon fruit also soothes our nerves. I'm going to cut a piece of the mango and also include it in our smoothie today. This is a mango that is locally grown in Uganda here. You can also find it in Nakasero market and many other markets around Kampala. We have this mango, it's 100% organic. One mango like this in Nakasero, this size. There are some bigger than this, but this size is up to, you can get these 3 mangoes for 10K. That means around 3,500 for each. But there are some bigger ones which you find each 5K. And when the season is blooming, at times you find even this size at 2K. So it depends on the availability of the mangoes in the market if it is a season of mangoes. In fact, you can even find it at 1K in Nakasero market. You can see how healthy it is. And there are many types of mangoes, but I prefer this type of mango because they are sweet, and it makes the dragon fruit also more sweet when you make your smoothie. I'm not going to put so much because the mango is also very heavy. So when I put it, I will put only this part just to make the flavor of mango involved or blended in our smoothie, our dragon fruit smoothie. I will put this one sizable ginger. And if you are giving toddlers, because they may not like the taste of ginger, I would advise you can either put a very tiny piece or don't put at all. You can put a small piece to test if your toddler will love this flavor of ginger, and if they refuse it, then next time when you are making for them, you don't put. But if you are making for an adult or for an aged or elderly person, you can even make the ginger big. As for me, I love much ginger. Ginger is an antibiotic. It helps in controlling rheumatism, arthritis, those pains that come especially in aging. Ginger is very good also for digestion, and ginger also is an antioxidant. An antioxidant is any fruit or vegetable that has in it the contents of nutrients and help and control daily damage, especially in aging. There is that which they call wear and tear. As something keeps growing old, it keeps wearing out and tearing. So an antioxidant is usually advised for people to take it so that they will keep their cells multiplied, increased, and vibrant. You remember during COVID, people were told to take antioxidant drinks up to the point of mango leaves, guava leaves. All those naturally are antioxidants. So I'm just going to squeeze a little part of this juice of this lime and pour it in our smoothie, just a small one. And then I'm now ready to put my natural yogurt. Okay, this is here now, our smoothie. A smoothie should always be blended between 7 and 9 seconds, because when you overblend any smoothie, it kills most of the cells that are, the enzymes that are in the smoothie. Maybe some of you out there asking, why am I this time using a blender and I'm not using a juicer? Juicers are for juices, and blenders, as most of you know at home, a blender is used to make something smooth, to blend. Some of you at times blend watermelon and then you sieve it and you say you are juicing. That is not the correct way of juicing. The correct way is to use a juicer. When you use a blender to blend a watermelon, in the process of sieving, there is some particles that remain, which they call roughage. That roughage that remains carries along with it so many food values that you will lose. When you juice, the juicer brings out every nutrient, every food value that is contained in the watermelon. So except if you don't have a juicer at home, but if you have it, it's rather better to juice the watermelon than to blend it. And for now, if you don't have a juicer yet, the option is a blender, but the blender leaves out so much food value in the roughage that you throw away. Let us go straight to our blending and enjoy the process. with our blending. It is time for us to drink and enjoy our smoothie, our dragon fruit smoothie, which includes natural yogurt, a mango, a ginger, and a small liquid of lime. Wow, surging with life. So this is our dragon fruit juice. Cheers for good health as you juice up and keep healthy. You know, biblically, our bodies are temples of the living God. And if they are temples of the living God, we are supposed to keep them healthy. Don't go and eat junk food that will destroy this temple. Instead, you should opt to take this smoothie and remain healthy. Thank you very much for watching. This is me, your host, Prisca Mwebaze, and if you are new to this channel, please remember to subscribe, to share, and to like. And if you have any questions to this smoothie we've just done, you can send me an email right there, which is on the screen. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Shalom, shalom.